Smith punts, takes a deep look. It is miscommunication and incomplete.
Tripping. Offense, number 68.
On that very first play. 1st and 20. And Smith is stopped. They are improved in the speed department. 2nd and 20, and the Smith throw is complete to Travis Latton. One corner, Byron Jones on the other. 3rd down, they need to get to the 30. They do with Steve Savoy. Up to the races. Steve Savoy might take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah. Matt Kovacevic, the punter, did a nice job to get
the Texas A&M defense.
Ryan Morrison. His kickoff short, very returnable. A terrific block by John Madsen, the 6'5 receiver. 1st down handoff to Courtney Lewis. And 2nd and 7. Aggies spread the field with 5 wide. And pick up the 1st down with Jason Carter. And Jamie Hightower is back on this team this year. Out of the gun, back in Utah football in person, has become the star of their defense. McNeil keeps it. Took it over mid-43-yard line. McNeil's throw is high and incomplete early in the season. Good hang time here. Fair catch is called for. Receiver Savoy got out of the way. His own 6 running plus this kid hungry. Into pass protect for Smith. Another long ball. Another man open. Almost had some. Doesn't. They need to get out to the 16, and Smith will run with it and only get
just physically.
Matt Kovacevic Kirk gets it away quickly. Terrence Murphy away. Olympic Games 2.5 years ago. McNeil, little freeze option. The blitz came. He eluded one man. Now has an open receiver. In and out of the hand. He ended up so open.
Yep.
Jesse Woods is coming the game at receiver. It's put into the belly of Daquan Mobley. Is down. McNeil keeping. They have him outnumbered from a blocking standpoint. And something he did on his own in this offseason. We have new.
Prior to the snap, ball start, offense, number 88.
Has shown it. Their record wasn't good. Their recruiting class was last year. McNeil feels the pressure. And could not get it.
Had there in the past, and now they're in the process of building it back up.
2nd and 15. Jason Carter has his hands on it.
Off of that formation.
3rd down. Need to get beyond the 30. Little screen. Not enough. And he trying to get a timeout called. He did not.
Ball start, offense.
Ball will bounce and go through the end zone. From the 20, Smith hands it.
Fouling to see if they can deal with that atmosphere.
Smith hit as he throws. The tackle's missed on Savoy.
Illegal block in the back on the offense.
Last year. Quinton Ganther came in motion. The hand up the middle. The fun offense to play in for these players, that's for sure. There is Johnson.
Yep, toss sweep usually out of this.
2nd and 3. Johnson. Trouble with the exchange, but an
empty set, 5 wide receivers, and now they're going to try to drop back and see if they can hit it.
And Smith does to parent formation or personnel grouping on this drive. John Madsen, tall receiver. Quinton Ganther came in motion. Blocks for Marty Johnson. 3rd and a couple. Option look. Bad toss. It's free on the ground.
Jason Jack, as Mike said, a lot of credit for closing in and being there for his assignment.
2nd punt for Matt. Haven't done much on offense yet. 11 plays, 40 yards. Reggie McNeil going to air it out. What's he got up top? Nothing. Needs some time to take off here. He does over the left side, but Hacken
can really handle his size.
We're going to handle pressure here on 3rd and 10 too, Jill. McNeil trying to make something happen. Might show pressure here on the kicker. Coming off the corner. Jacob Young got it away. Decent kick. On the run, Paris Warren inside midfield. Smith in Utah. The A&M 45. Incomplete.
Schedule, good offense, who knows?
2nd and 10. Smith up top. Deep ball incomplete.
Florida State, Oklahoma for the national title.
3rd and 10. Blitz on. Pass caught by Savoy. Smith sends a receiver in motion. Going to hand it to Marty Johnson. Good job by Paris Warren getting everybody who needs to be on the line on the line. Warren's the option back. Smith faked it to him. He's off to the races. 1st and... Oh, beautiful reverse. Will they be able to take it in? Yes, Steve Savoy. One running. 14 to be tested. They're on the road against a good team, down 14. The quarterback, McNeil, this is what he's comfortable doing, does best. In the 35, the snap was poor. He got it to Keith Joseph.
Jerseys, and they're talking now about playing for the names on the front of the jerseys, and all that talk is being tested right now.
McNeil with three-man line. They bring pressure from a half dozen. McNeil hit as he threw again. The pass is in. Jacob Young to kick. Oh, he just got it away. Quick release, kicked it high. Utah players getting out of the way.
The screen.
Fake the handoff. Looking for Savoy. Got a step. Second and 10. The Marty Johnson run takes it across midfield. And they'll have to do.
False start. Offense.
Now it's third and long. A&M not getting pressure. Matson couldn't hang on. To kick away. A&M try to get there. Murphy will let it go into the end zone, and it's a touchback. It's in USC's opening win on ESPN.
False start. Offense.
It's been a long first half for Reggie McNeil and the Aggies.
A run with Courtney Lewis and Costco right behind him. Second down pass is a nice move and a lot of open field for Terrence Murphy, who has amazing speed. Good job reading the down. Been a well-timed report there from Jill. Let's see if A&M can exploit it. Right back in the hands of Murphy. This time Meyer and has done a terrific.
False start. Offense.
Distance. Hard-nosed team play.
They need to get to the Utah 38. McNeil does have time. Can't deliver over the. This time a little pressure. Jacob Young still able to get it away. Paris Warren. The fair catch. It's low.
Kick catch interference on the kicking team.
ESPN 2. Penalty took it out to the 35, so Marty Johnson takes it from there. After the timeout by Utah, it's second and 10. Same play back to Marty Johnson. Third and 10. Aggies bring four. Smith throws first down, and more with Latondras. Travis Latondras still going. All the way into the.
The coaches work on that in individual drills. Nice job to keep the hand on and pick more yards up.
Straight hole option. Flag for the chop block.
Still first down.
Remain first down. Killing him. First and 24. Over the middle. Smith complete to Paris Warren. He's second and 12. Three receivers, bottom of the screen. To the other side, it's Paris Warren. Going for a three-score lead. Smith will run it and take it in.
I think he's dialed in, Mike.
Brian Morrison good. Quarterback keeps. Quarterback on his board. Jerry Maguire line. Second and 20. There's a quick hit for about 7. Third down. They need to get to the 30. The pressure's on. McNeil tripped as he threw. Incomplete. Morgan Scalley showing pressure at the bottom of the screen. 25. He's picked up. Nice job of protecting. Opportunity for a return. But Warren lets it bounce, and rightly so. And go get him all football season. It looks awesome. First down run for. Quick toss to Latondras. Big catch in the first. Third and a yard. And Quinton Ganther. Alex Smith back up top. Wide open. John Matson. 27-0. Extra point. Gosh, we'll have time.
We'll break it down
with Utah. It's out of bounds. So the ball's this week at home against North Texas. First down run for Courtney Lewis. Take throw from McNeil. He's got so used to 8 wins out of the Aggies every year. McNeil keeping a first down and more. There's his explosiveness into the secondary. Might take it all the way. Reggie McNeil, touchdown. Chad Schroeder holds for him, and an array of former walk-on wears number 12, covering the second kick of his life here. First down, Utah, and Smith, they want to respond right away. Incomplete marker down pass.
He left him out in an island.
Against the defense.
Keep going after it. Why not? Incomplete for John.
Pass interference. Offense.
Are you honest?
First and 25. Here goes Marty Johnson to the 30 ability. Here he is in his 7th year. His quarterback all the way out to midfield to keep the drive alive. Off the hands here after the punt. Terrence Murphy says get away, and it's out of bounds at the transfer. Their first big time on the road experience. Reggie McNeil first. From the 24, Reggie McNeil. Down the middle, incomplete. Reggie McNeil, 4 of 17 passing tonight. And been sacked a few times as more pressure. Jacob Young was rushed. He got it away. Fair catch called for. Issues here, I think. 5 receivers in the pattern and wide open. Smith, 2nd and 1. Smith is flushed, kept his balance, got the first down. Warren gets behind the 32-yard line, so they need a couple of inches. Smith is pressured through.
Intentional ground. On the offense.
Kovacevic on to punt. A lot of hang time. And then checks out.
It's exceptional.
Courtney Lewis. Ryan Borison with the kickoff. And looks like we'll actually get a return here tonight by Jason Carter. And a good one. Oh, he was tripped up.
Return team. Number 50.
30 yards behind where the kickoff return ended up. Courtney Lewis. Little room to run. These Home Depot coaching adjustments. Pickup of 9, 2nd and 1. They throw and lose.
For the other guys.
3rd and 2. Fake to Lewis, a keep for McNeil. The speed to get to the corner on a first down to the when Reggie McNeil signed with the Aggies. Try it downfield. Good toss. Bad hands. And put it on the run. Nice move by Lewis. Keep back to the young players.
Nope.
No zone blitz that time. McNeil going up top. Causing a lot of confusion up front. And A&M got it all organized. Let's just get the ball out of there at this point. Steve Savoy was injured in the first half. He's back in there now to start this second. 2nd and 7. It's option. And the pitch.
For this kind of scheme.
Need to get to the 40. Nice catch by Warren. Penalty marker down as Warren breaks a tackle. Singleton, defensive back, done all summer to become a better receiver. Gain of 22, turn it to the ground. 41, A&M pressed up close to the line. As it's run this time by Marty.
Experienced athletes.
3rd and 4, Smith keeps and runs to the end zone. Touchdown.
Knew that these guys could step in here against a talented A&M group, physically talented, and handle their own.
Holding. Offense.
Courtney Lewis, room on the outside. Success away from home. This crew didn't win a road game last year. Ty Drick fractured Alabama program and getting to 10 wins. McNeil.
Good football players.
Oklahoma in his freshman year. Third down throw is caught, but 10, number 9 on the night. You can see a little bit of what Paris Warren sees. Take a peek and make a fair catch. Wow, I watched a band. Well, I shouldn't even say that. First down run.
I know one thing.
Bust into one of the 4 big games at the end of the year. Johnson another carry.
They could stay healthy. I think TCU has a chance to make another run.
3rd and a yard and a half. They throw 4. Big Ten returning a quarterback. A lot of quarterback changes in the Big Ten this year. Steve Savoy caught a touchdown pass.
In the MAC, and I know they play in Ann Arbor against Michigan this weekend.
Long ball for Justin Walker. Incomplete. He's rolled up 409 yards here tonight.
Hey, miscue.
He goes between the first 2 of the upbacks, and then they tighten up together. Now leading 34-7. Reggie McNeil back to work. Trying to go up top to Terrence Murphy. One running play at the very end of the second quarter. Technically counts as a possession, but you get the point. Find out more about ESPN HD. McNeil, good throw and a completion. With room to run for Jason Carter down the sideline. Punched out 54-yard pass completion. And now McNeil able to keep it. And the first snap, they love to be a little bit nasty on the football field. There's completion inside the 10 of the 5.
Same heart.
First and goal with the lead back from Keith Joseph. Jesse Woods, bottom of the screen. McNeil stumbles. Good athlete, regains his composure.
Offense, number 8.
McNeil pressured, incomplete. Third and goal. Caught short.
Play.
Fourth and goal.
Option play.
With McNeil pitching to Courtney Lewis. Did he get there? No.
About the Utah pride. This tells you the game's out of reach. Look at this defense. They made the stop.
The quarter here. And Smith will just keep it to gain some space. You know, they lead 34-7. Alex Smith run up the middle. If you were
The defense.
keeping again. 33 on offense principles out of 4 wides. Quinton Ganther. It's time to hand off to Martin. Teams in this league, though. It's not an easy walk, to say the least. Smith incomplete. Boy after 3rd and 3. High snap, good catch. Another good catch. 4th and 1. Handoff to Marty Johnson. And then Clemson. Team starting the preseason polls. Nice throw by McNeil to Murphy. Man, Terrence Murphy.
Have a little bit of luck along the way. They're not going to play like this every single week.
For each other even more. It's the closest team they've ever had, and you can see it today.
Swing out to Courtney Lewis. Jill with room to run. He's going to take.
Great testimonial to those 4 people.
McNeil keeping. Good athleticism to get to the corner.
Kind of a great coach. Not only having a...
Smith still in the game. And Smith keeping this time. He'll gain a couple
on football teams, and he's doing a great job here at Utah.
3rd and 4 pass complete to Steve Savoy. First down. Smith still in there. Feeling close to 300 passing yards as he completes that one to for obvious reasons. But I think listening to the people who make the sport go, and get some input. And Smith has 299 passing yards unofficially. Still throwing here up 20. And he's over 300 yards. And Paris Warren's off to the races. Dancing and prancing. Picking up blocks. And first and goal.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. On the offense, number 15.
For 68.
You got that
I
one?
tell you, he got it. I wish you could see it again, Jules.
Different look here. This is the backup, Fano Tongo Bailoa. First and 10. Smith is back. Another touchdown.
Paris Warren. Alex Smith has an arsenal.
Same deal. Covering kicks. Covering that squib kick. It was picked up by the tight end, Joey Teddy.
Head on the swivel.
Reggie McNeil ran it in the last play. Nice throw. Beautiful.
Nice.
In Valvano's dream to find a cure for cancer. McNeil's pass. Thank you not only to all the people who've been a part of these 25 years. As McNeil throws here. Nice catch.
Yes.
And
no question.
Dancing there by Jason Carter, who ends up at the preseason first team All Mountain West Conference. Utah tonight leading 41-14. Alex Smith is out. Ryan.
Pre-game warm-ups, he's showing them his love. He's going down the whole front row.
There's Johnson's first school quarterback out of Robert E. Lee. Good football play in high school in Baytown, Texas. This is when Alex Smith would have seen the field.
Well, when we get to the game, there isn't a look that he hasn't seen. He knows how to adjust to every look.
Johnson deep ball. Incomplete.
Right on target. Right on target, Mike.
A little rugby punt. There you go.
It was an interesting response he had when we threw that out there to him yesterday.
New quarterback, Ty Brannion.
Project. It's a 75,000 square foot facility with a regulation size field.
Team that the #1 team that they don't take, in my mind, would be Utah. Utah would be a perfect.
Because of the facilities, because of the conference they're competing in right now, what they're doing for the future, Utah's got a really good thing going right now, and it's going to take something special for anybody.
In the month of August. Sports Center coming up in a little bit. Knee down.
Hard to hear that.
Yeah, George will not coach his first game as the Central Florida head coach. Here is Chris Alexander taking it down.
Because you've only been scrimmaging against each other.
The fake to Alexander. Brannion keeps it. He's stopped at the 5. Franchione will. The 4 or 5 guys do. Here's Brannion's throw. It's incomplete. A very good one. Brannion's throw incomplete. Brannion quickly to Carter.
It's a special team.
He's over on ESPN2 as well. Give you a chance to enjoy some more college football as the night goes on. His kickoff return. Take football coverage.
Tell me what you think of Josh Betts.
The replacement for Ben Roethlisberger.
Anxious to see what he'll do against that electrifying Wolverine defense.
Tango Viola.